Hi, this is Art Williams, broadcasting live from International Wondering Salsero headquarters in beautiful Barranquilla, Colombia. And I've got some really interesting information for my Wavescore partners and prospective partners. I want to show you how little it takes to get into the winner's circle on Wavescore. So let me log into my Wavescore here, and I'm going to show you something really interesting. Streets on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Streets on. I guess it's this. That's what they want. Okay. Oh, and that one, and that one. Okay. Are we logging in yet? Oh man, come on, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Now, what I wanted to show you was how small of a size of a group it takes to be in the winner's circle. Now, remember that the winner's circle, all these guys here with the green rings, they're the top 50. They're in the winner's circle. So I'm going to scroll down here to number 50 and show you. Now, remember that Wavescore is structured as a game, right? And every week there is a new game, and then the people get paid, and then they go. Now you can see right here, this fellow right here, that's their Wavescore, but they don't have any coins, or each one of these is $1, okay? But when you get up to 50, see here, this guy Laszlo, he's got $25. But look at that. He doesn't have any virtuals. Now you need to understand what a virtual is. You see, I've got when I first got started with Wavescore about well, I don't know, it was 6 months ago. I was active for about 2 or 3 months, and then I quit because the site was slow back then. It's not slow now. It's fast as heck right now. But I have 35 people, but they don't log in. To be a virtual, a person has to log in at least once a week. So this guy, he still made $25 for doing basically nothing, okay? But he's got no virtuals. Now, remember that all that you have to do to be qualified as a virtual is to just log in once a week, okay? But that's $25, and they've got 47,000 points, okay? Now let's go ahead a little bit. Look at this person right here, Natalia. $26. No virtuals, okay? Now they're in Russia, and that's not bad money. I mean, it's not, you couldn't live on that in Russia, but I'm sure it goes a lot further there. Now let's look at this person right here, Leonid. Let's see what they've got. $29. No virtuals. Okay? Now Camilo and Scott and some of you other guys, you don't need a lot of team. Remember, the objective is to have some people that are part of your team that will just follow you. The website is free, all right? Okay, let's look at Anton here. $31, okay? 4 virtuals. Let's go a little further. Let's look at the Valerie, for number 41, $34. 111 virtuals. Okay, let's go a little further. Let's look at Marina, $37. And that's in 1 week. Now, if she does that every week, which is possible, that's $150. And I guarantee you, she's not spending any time. She's only got 4 virtuals, okay? Let's go ahead. I mean, what's the alternative? Going down to the lotto and buying a scratch-off. And that actually takes you more effort, and it costs you the gas money. Look at this. Artur Bervina. No virtuals, $40. For doing basically nothing. Let's go ahead here. Myron G, whoever that is. $43, 2 virtuals. Let's go further here. Valentino Homenko. $46, no virtuals. When Farron showed me this, I mean, I really was amazed, because I had 35 people signed up. And they all basically quit because I understand, I mean, the site was slow back then, and so they didn't think it would ever work, and maybe they didn't understand, but it's impossible to lose if you don't quit in Wavescore. That's my point. One virtual. Let's go again. Galena. Okay, $58. Now, let's just call it 60. If she does that every week, that's 240 bucks. Now, you tell me who 250 bucks a month extra in their budget, who that wouldn't change their life. Not to mention the fact that there's a lot of countries where if you're making, well, that's only 200 bucks. But here in Colombia, the average salary per month is, I think, around $600. So they're not that far away from, a significant increase in their monthly salary. Let's go ahead here again and see what we got. Svetlana Melnikova, $66. Okay, let's call that $70. So she's potentially well within reach of an extra $270 a month for doing nothing. Ference tells me that actually the making and sharing the videos isn't really what brings you the big money. It's having a large organization. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to recruit 1,000 people, because you can't. Ference has only recruited 60 people. And he's not the number one guy anymore consistently every week, because they've recently changed the rules and so forth. So he's having to rebuild his organization a little bit. But back a few months ago, before they changed things, and before the site was as fast as it is now, he was consistently making around $1,000 a month. And of course, even with what he's making right now, he can live very well in the Ukraine. If you happen to be somebody like me who enjoys living in a foreign country, like Thailand or Vietnam would be nice, Chile, Colombia, Honduras, Nicaragua, Ecuador, Peru. I mean, you could live pretty good on 600 bucks a month, and that's well within the reach of what you could do on Wavescore. Let's go ahead here and see what we got in 14. Okay, 8 virtuals, $85 a month. Let's go one more here. Here's Mark Dulane, $100 a month, 848 virtuals. Okay. Now, what accounts for the difference here, it's basically how their organization is structured. But I just wanted to show you that that you don't have to be a super recruiter to make money in this. 210 virtuals, $170 a week. And I guarantee you that she didn't recruit 210. She probably recruited maybe 10 or 15. And they recruited some, and they recruited some. This guy, this guy is in Ference's downline. I say downline. They don't like to say that because they don't like to call it like an MLM in his organization. But Kosar does very well. He's made $175 this week. So Ference is going to be first this week. Actually, what happens is he's holding back a little bit. Okay. There's a certain strategy here, which I don't even totally understand. But his organization is not that big. Ference has got like, I think he told me 6,000 people in his group. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's see what's next here. Okay, number 6, Alexander. $200 this week, 502 virtuals. Now see, this guy Alexander, if I understand this correctly, the system here, he's made $361 so far in his earnings since he's been in the winner circle. When you get into the winner circle, the money that's in here, I think that represents your total earnings since you've been in the winner circle. Okay, I think. Okay, let's look at this, Irina. $250, $5,800. She's got a lot of virtuals, okay? And all that means is her organization has grown. I mean, Ference has got a lot more than that. Mark, let's look at Mark. $300 a week. Of course, it might be more or less next week. But not a lot of virtuals, okay? And again, this tells me that this is that they haven't been in the winner circle that long, because I believe this is the cumulative amount that they've made, and this is what if the game was to stop this week, I mean right now, today, which is what, Wednesday, I think, then they would earn $300. And I'm assuming that they've upgraded. They paid they're paying the $25 a month controller media fee, which is some analytics and some other things, being able to put banners up here. Let's look at Olga here. She's made $1,700 since she's been in the winner circle. $500 this week. 900 virtual. Well, 1,000 virtuals almost. Joseph, $1,500. So that tells me that he's just recently gotten into the winner circle. $750 this week. 500 virtuals. And then Ference is going to make 1,000. He's got 4,000 people that have logged in so far this week. Okay? So the big battle really, ladies and gentlemen, is finding people who understand that it's a game, it's impossible to lose, because you never lose your points, and if you just keep going and sharing it, and slowly but surely building an organization, just like Facebook was their first year or 2 or 3, growing slowly but surely, then you'll make some money. Now see, he's made now I know he's made more than this, so I don't know why that's only less, but anyway, that's what it is. But he's going to make $1,000 this week. And this is a score. This is what he's going to make. Now, when he gets paid that $1,000, the 75,000 points will go back to 0 and he'll start over again. But it's not a problem for him because he's got enough virtuals where every week, as long as these people, more or less, and of course, from his standpoint, he hopes next week like 4,500 of them will log in. Because remember that the idea behind the company is that they sell advertising around here. And they have a bunch of advertisers lined up, and so that's where the revenue comes from. It's media, it's ad revenue sharing, okay? Anyway, I hope you got my point there, and if you're already in Wavescore, please log in at least once a week, and preferably log in like every day. Do it when you're having breakfast, or do it before you go to bed. And you can go ahead and click your when you go up here on your winner circle. Now let me see if this is because I've already done it once today. You see that 10 points that just went up there? That's called clicking your banners. And if you do that, then that's what raises this. Now see, this is 60-50 right now. Watch this. See that 10 that just went up? Now it's 60-60. Did you see that? Okay, I'm going to do it one more time. See this? See that 10 that just went up? Now it's 60-70. So if you'll do that, now also you see this right here, this little red dot? Watch this. This is called high five. Now watch the little number that pops up in the middle there. David Johnson, high five. Did you see that little? Go back and rewind the video, but it was right there, okay? Now let's do it again. There's somebody else there too. Now watch in the middle here. Amir. Now I'm going to click this. I'm going to click this first. That was following him. Now watch this. See that little 25 right there? And then when you go back, when I go back, see it's 40. Wait a minute, that's not even mine. Yeah, 60-70. Okay? So that's my points that I got for doing that. And all you need to do every day is just click on your banner. See, there's number 4. You see that, the 10 that went up? And then you just wait until the video starts to play, and that gives you the credit. The red sky, and I think I already did this. There's 10. Wait for the video to start and X that out. Wait for the next banner. Call that the hat girl. Got my 10 points there. Banner starts. Wait for the next banner. And let's see, what is this? Okay, there we go. Okay, anyway, I'm going to shut this off, all right? Have a good night. Bye-bye. Be sure to call me on Skype if you have any questions. I'd be happy to help you out all I can. Bye.